What is going on, everybody? My name is Nico and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the newest season of Fortnite because it's really freaking good, people. Like, it's really good. I was not big on season 6, whatever it was. Primal. Wasn't big on Primal. I played a little bit, and then when I realized the season was about to end, I hopped back in just to make sure that I got far enough in the battle pass that I could get my Raven skin from the Teen Titans. That's all I wanted. So after that, I quit playing again. But the new season is super fun, and I am hooked again. And I haven't been hooked like this since like the start of season 5. I really enjoyed season 5, and this feels like kind of a return to what made that fun. There's just a lot of changes and a lot of new elements, and it's really fun. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subscribed for more content like this in the future. Let's get into it. So Fortnite season 7 is alien themed. I talked about this previously in one of my YouTube shorts that this would be alien themed, and there are so many changes to this. Like, this in terms of actually how the game plays and other elements outside of the actual game, a lot has changed in Fortnite, and I think most of it is for the better. There are some things I'm not 100% sure of yet, but most of the changes are welcome and awesome. So first off, the actual gameplay. Aliens have come to the island, and it's really cool that they have. Let me tell you, they spawn at different locations throughout each game. Depending on when you open your map, you'll see a little purple strip and a little like fuzz going through whatever the name of the location might be, and that is where aliens are spawning that game. Now, there are spaceships hovering over each of these locations with purple glows, and these particular aliens you can shoot out of the sky and then take their spaceships and use the spaceships for your own destruction. And honestly, I was concerned about this because in the past some of the weapons or vehicles have been just too powerful, okay? But the spaceships are actually pretty balanced, in my opinion. They can use their tractor beam to pick up items and throw them at other players, which is kind of tricky to like land if you're actually trying to hit people. You can also pick up other players, which is really interesting. And then you can shoot a beam, and the beam only does like 30 damage a pop, and it takes a bit to travel, so you kind of got to aim it just right. And it launches people, so you can't just shoot in one spot and just annihilate people. You kind of got to have some skill and finesse when you're flying these spaceships, which is really cool. Also, they're flat, so your teammates can just sit on top and shoot people, which is awesome as well. I'm a big fan of how the spaceships are actually working. They're a lot of fun. I've been doing so much just goofing around in them and seeing what that's all about. But then also the alien enemies that you're able to fight are super cool as well, because they do drop exclusive weapons and things of that nature that will give you the ability to, you know, use like a ray gun. And I've seen other things where you can like pick up cars and throw them in like the trailer, but I haven't found that gun yet in game. But in terms of the alien aspect, there's a lot there, and it's really cool. I'm enjoying that. Now, I'm not a big fan of the NPC style stuff that they've done in the past with like the zombies and stuff, but the aliens are a welcome addition. And in terms of the gameplay aspects, how these affect the gameplay, it makes this season super crazy, because on top of just the aliens, there are IO agents that are coming in and investigating the aliens and things like that. So the agents are back that you can fight and take down, and they also have exclusive weapons like a pulse rifle. They have a recon grenade launcher that you can use to light up enemies and see where people are, and they also have what is called a railgun, which has like a large red beam when you're shooting it, and then it just fires a large shot and uses sniper ammo. Super fun weapon, and is really strong against the spaceships, and it destroys structures immediately. So with all of these things combined, it makes team fights and like huge battles all that more hectic and crazy, and it makes fighting this season a lot of fun, especially because, you know, people that like to build a lot are getting punished for that, because it's easy to just blow their builds apart with the railgun and or a spaceship. So really fun for someone like myself who plays very casually and wins a lot but doesn't do a lot of building. It's nice to be able to take out builds, because last season I almost relied exclusively on the firebow to just burn that stuff down, but this season I'm just like railgun, boom, your structure falls down, and then we fight for real. That is what I'm talking about. It's so fun. Like, let me show this clip. Let me just add this clip here, and you guys see how hectic this is. So all that is super well and good, but that's not all that they actually added to the game. They've also added some additional features. For one, I don't know if I have any footage of this, so I don't know if there's going to be anything of it on screen, but the llamas actually are alive now and they run away. They're like treasure goblins in something like Diablo, where they run, and if you deal damage, they don't teleport away, but if you don't damage them, they teleport away and you don't get anything. But if you actually defeat them, you get a bonus loot. When it runs, it does just drop ammo, so it's a really cool new mechanic to the llamas, and I was freaked out the first time I encountered it. It was really cool. On top of that, there are these new like legendary chests that you can find, and they're automatically pinged on the map, and it takes your whole team to break them apart in order to get the resources out of them. And that's a really cool, interesting new mechanic, because all the people in the area get the ping for where it's at, so you kind of get some fights going just out of that for people gathering on that. And then another thing they added, because things just keep coming with this expansion, is the fact that there is this new alien artifact resource that is applied outside of the actual game. So you collect it while you're playing. Sometimes it's just floating, sometimes you'll get it out of these legendary chests that I referenced. And what you do with this is there's actually a skin that you get if you have the battle pass. This allows you to then go in and customize your alien, which is what the skin is, and create whatever kind of character you want. The one downside to this, okay, the one downside is that this alien does not have a female counterpart. It just looks like a male alien. And this doesn't bug me being a male, but I play Fortnite with my girlfriend and my girlfriend's cousin, who is also a girl, and they really were disappointed by the fact that they couldn't have a female version of this character. And like I said, it doesn't affect me, but I understand where their frustration comes from, and I definitely think it's something that Epic should go in and fix. Like, definitely add a female version of this particular skin, because it is unfair to those who did buy the battle pass but don't get that option, especially with all the other customization options that are available for this alien. It seems very silly to me that they just overlooked the addition of a gender function. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now the next thing is the battle pass, and the battle pass itself has actually changed, and that is actually really interesting, and we'll talk about that in a second. But the big thing about the battle pass is the fact that not only Rick Sanchez but Superman have been added to Fortnite. Now, Superman's not in the game yet. He's coming in 65, probably 63 days by the time that this video goes up. So Superman's coming a little bit later, much like Deadpool and Aquaman did. But Rick Sanchez is available once you get a certain distance in the battle pass, and there are some other goodies like a glider that is his spaceship in the show, as well as his harvesting tool is Morty with a hammerhead. And I'm very curious to how that is actually going to interact when I unlock it in game. I think it's going to be pretty funny. But there are some Rick and Morty stuff in there, and that's really awesome as well. So it's just crazy to see all of the iconic characters that are coming to Fortnite. Fortnite is the best collaborative game ever. Now, some people might argue it's Super Smash Bros, but in terms of pop culture in general, Fortnite takes the cake. Now, in terms of how I said the battle pass changed, it's not the traditional battle pass thing where you level up and then you unlock new stuff for each tier in the battle pass. Now, every time you level up, you will gain 5 stars. These stars can be spent on the different things in the battle pass, so you can unlock whatever you want from the battle pass in whatever order you want, which I think is kind of interesting. I'm not really sure why it needed to be this way, because it does require some extra grinding for certain parts of the battle pass. It's a very interesting change. It's not one that I necessarily dislike. It's just not one that I thought was overly necessary to how Fortnite plays. I think it's a little weird, but all in all, it's not bad, so I can't dog it that much. I think it's fine, but it's not great, you know? But all in all, in terms of the whole thing for the invasion season of Fortnite, I think it's super awesome. Like, it's so much fun. The craziness that is going on in this particular game, like, I am loving every freaking minute of it. And definitely, if you've been away from Fortnite for a while, like maybe Primal wasn't your jam, like I definitely was not a big fan of Primal. I highly recommend you hop back into Fortnite right now and give this a go, because it is very different from what Primal was, and it is so much better in my personal opinion. Between all of the different resource managements with the alien artifacts, you know, the gold bars in game, the new weapon types, the aliens, the spaceships, the new battle pass system, all of that stuff makes this season super fun. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you've already checked out Fortnite Season 7, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you thought this video was entertaining and helpful, leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Check out the Discord with people over there playing games all the time, and check me out over on Twitch, TikTok, and all my other social medias if you're interested in keeping up with me, this channel, the stream, or anything like that. Like I said, that's it for this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.